I'd say my main challenges as a student with a disability would be getting to class and making sure that I can succeed like everyone else, because when I get really anxious or really depressed, I just have a hard time actually physically getting to class.
Trying to manage the extreme requirements of coursework and still trying to manage being an actual student that can actually function with all of the challenges that come with the university.
Making sure that any handouts that I have are readable by myself. Being fully blind, that means usually in an electronic format. But that also means things that you would think are accessible because they are already on the computer might need tweaking. For example, videos that might need somebody to go over and describe what's happening if the visual information is important to what's being discussed.
At the beginning of every semester, I go into the DSO portal and I send out all my accommodation letters, and it's like sending it to the professor like, hey, by the way, these are the accommodations that I need to sort of succeed in your class. And some professors are just like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna fill this out because it's my duty by law, I have to do this. But then I have some professors who actually take it a step further, and they're like, hey, do you wanna meet in my office and we can talk about it? And they'll sort of check in with me throughout the semester and say, I noticed that you weren't really doing so well on this part. Is there anything that I can do to sort of help you achieve everything like everyone else is doing? And I think that's probably what I appreciate the most.
Professors that are very understanding that on a day-to-day, my ability to function changes a lot. I have some days where I can literally only go to class and just voice record. I can't participate, I can't do anything else. And they're very understanding to know that I'm still participating. Whereas, professors that I've had that wasn't as understanding, it ended up me having to take absences in the course because either way, they weren't necessarily understanding that I couldn't participate.
Actually talk to students who have the accessibility concerns.
Definitely working with the student. One solution that works for a previous student may not work at all for the next student.
Because there's a vast difference between you sort of looking at it and you're like, I think this is what these people need to succeed, and then actually talking to them and finding out for sure.
And that, that's not just accessibility for one type of disability or another. That's, if you have the same student with the same type of disability, the way that they learn might be different enough where the previous accommodations may not work.
People with disabilities are not fully disabled. We're able to do some things, and we're able to do pretty much majority of things. It's just we may have to have differing accommodations to help us.
To meet all the expectations that you'd have from any other student. Sometimes the way in which I do that might not be the same way as every other student.
With disabilities, not everyone is going to manifest the same way, even if they have the same problem.
It makes the biggest difference in helping us to feel like actual people in the world.